Alright guys, Kyle here, Plainsmen Outdoors, February 1st. Kind of late to be trapping for fur quality, but really for anything except beaver. But anyway, on a new piece of property we've not trapped before, a friend of ours' place, and apologize for the wind, it's going to be pretty bad. So we've got this bean field here. There's a road, drainage ditch, works all the way up here. Got this bean field. We've got this point that kind of juts out. It comes back, and there's another jut out through there, and it goes back up through there. This is pasture, or it used to be. They're going to turn it to row crop now. But and the other side, there's a fence that goes along, and the other side is corn. But I don't know if you can see in the camera. We'll show you later. A little dark spots. There's a badger in here. There's bigger holes way up on the north border, and I'm going to set for that. Try to catch my first badger. But looked for coyote sign, found some tracks in the point where like the corn and all that kind of stuff comes to the creek and whatever. So don't know if they're working this edge of this bean field. I've just not seen any sign, but you know, rule number one of trapping is set on sign. But I'm gonna break that first rule because it's just hard for me to believe they wouldn't be working this. So I'm gonna break the main rule, set on sign. I acquired some more wax dirt, but I'm gonna make another hay set since that last one worked. And we're in bean field, so it's really gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So got a point here, kind of, you know, that part's even lower, so it's like even more sloppy. So I'm gonna kind of set it here. But anyway, see if we can catch a coon. You know, I mean, hopefully we don't catch a coon. Hopefully I can catch a coyote. So we'll make this hay set and I'll show it to you. All right, y'all, there's the completed set. I'm using straw because that's what I have available. Works just fine. But trap is right there. Brand new trap. Just degreased it. Didn't do anything to it. Dirt holes right behind it, kind of covered up. See, there's multiple. Kind of hard to tell in the camera, but there's highs and low spots throughout. So that's not like the only low spot. Actually, about 2 or 3 inches deep, it is just mud, and then you get, you know, 4 to 7 inches, it's frozen, and then you get underneath that. So, but anyway, just put some on my hay sets. I don't make my dirt hole super deep, you know, because I can't really see the hole. It's covered up, so I don't really make usually I make like a 9-inch deep hole, but you know, I only do like 1 or 2 turns with my trowel and call it good. But I got some bait and lure. Gonna put some urine on there. But hopefully this will draw a coyote. If he's walking anywhere down up in this trail or along this bean field, he'll see this big pile of straw and that'll catch his interest. We've got a south wind right now, so anything blowing that way will pull him. But anyway, yeah, that's a straw set for reference. 5-gallon bucket, 27-gallon bin. So that's kind of how big it is. It's about a 6-foot diameter circle. Trapped right in the middle. All right, guys. Well, let's get on out of here and get some more set. All right, y'all. So we got some pasture, some corn, and some beans. There's a drainage ditch right through there. It'll be a good place. And you can see, I'll go down there, but huge badger hole there. That might be where he's living. There's a badger hole there. There's more in the middle of the field. There's a bunch in this neighbor's field. And right there, in the road. He dug in the road and then to the other side. For whatever reason. I'm excited. I hope I can catch one. It seems like people who do catch badgers, it seems like just find their sign and just, you know, put a dirt hole in and he'll find it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down. I'm gonna go down and look at this. There's a lot of earth moved out of this edge. So hopefully that's where I can make a dirt hole. But I'm gonna use, I don't know if an offset trap would matter. I'm sure it wouldn't, because I see Hoosier Trapper guys and they use all offset traps and they catch badgers in them. But I'm gonna use some Duke number 3s, just closed jaw. So I'm gonna put 2 of them. So they're a little more narrow than the 650s, and I have some 550s, but I have a lot of number 3s. So anyway, we'll go down here and get this set. All right, y'all. So here's the property line right here, and you can see right here that is a huge pile of earth. That at all this. Look at this. Holes everywhere. They look pretty. Awesome traps. I'm sure these are relatively fresh, especially if it's clods on fresh dirt. Looks like more fresh dirt. Roots all over these holes. There's another one over there in the pack basket. All right, guys, I don't know what I'm doing, but I moved. I mean, it doesn't look like it now, but I moved quite a bit of dirt, and I put 2 traps in there, 2 Duke number 3s that are closed jawed, just in case, because I don't know. They're side by side. Anchored them deep. As soon as I only got the dirt hole probably 6 inches deep or so. Ground's just so frozen once you get down in there, especially up here on higher ground. I'm sure when I go down lower it won't be as bad. But anyway, 2 Duke number 3s. Used a lot of wax dirt on that. Make sure it doesn't freeze in. So make sure we have a catch. Put some good bait down the hole, B-roll, and I put B-roll on a stick kind of up high. It's probably 4 inches above grade, so it'll just continue to blow scent downwind. So I don't know. I'd be really stoked if we caught a badger off this. I know people that there's not very many videos on YouTube of people attempting to catch badgers like on purpose. It's usually I made a dirt hole for coyotes and a badger got in it. So you know, that's the way it is. But I'm trying to catch this thing and I don't want him to get away, so I put 2 traps in there. And I don't do that. I never put 2 traps in one set. But it's supposed to be kind of a step down, but it was just so ground is frozen and badgers are not like stepping down like a coyote or a cat. So anyway, we'll see. I hope it catches one. That would be really cool. The sign is everywhere and everyone says you just make a dirt hole, you'll catch one. And that hole right there actually has some badger tracks on it. They're pre-rain, I think, because they're not that fresh, but they are a couple days, but I think the rain kind of dampened them out. So anyway, I'm gonna go down here, look for some coyote sign, try to set another trap. All right, guys, made another coyote set here. Just a standard step down dirt hole, and we got put all those badger holes. I mean, they continue to about halfway down this little drainage ditch, and there's more out there. You can see all those little dark spots. He's everywhere. He's across the road. He's in the road. I think it's just a matter of time before he finds that and gets caught, hopefully. Anyway, so we've got a crop change right here, and then we've got a drainage, you know, an actual creek here, corn on the other side, and then we have a drainage ditch right here, and this is beans, and it continues. So we've got a good section here where it's kind of growed up over there, so there's a good section where a lot of stuff can come together here. So put a dirt hole here. It's breeding season for coyotes. I should put a double. I should put one here and put one over there, but I only brought 2 traps with me, and technically, well, frankly, I don't want to walk all the way down here. I might put another one in tomorrow when I walk down here to check. But anyway, standard dirt hole and Duke 550 in there. Yeah, the first like 3 inches, 4 inches is, well, probably less than that, is good mud, and then after that it's just solid. So it takes a while to put in a dirt hole. And you know, why are you trapping coyotes in February? It's starting to break. Yeah, that's true. I enjoy it, number one. That's the main reason. But and Duke, you know, side note, I'm not seeing a lot of sign, and you know, rule number 1 of trapping: set on sign. If you know, can't catch them if they're out there. But my friends live up there, and that's their place, their farmstead, and they hear coyotes down here all the time. I hear coyotes down here all the time. Like if I'm hanging out with them, you just hear them at night. So just because I'm not seeing tracks or seeing scat, actually, I lied. Look at that. That is fresh coyote, or I don't know if it's fresh, but that is coyote scat. That was not my dog. That is fur in it. That is coyote crap. Yep, there's bones in it. Yep. Okay, cool. Set on sign. There you go. So there is sign. Coyotes are working through here. We got a south wind, so I put it on the south side of this drainage. So, when they hopefully, if they're working this and they come, the wind will blow. It's going to be from the south and from the east, so it's going to be working this direction. So I could have probably put it more this way, but whatever. It's in there. It's done. So anyway, there you go. Set on sign. And my dog has been marking around this. There's a little stick, weed sticking up there. He went over there and he marked. Get yourself a trap dog, guys. He will tell you where everything is. He will find things that you can't just based on scent alone. So he tells me a lot of information. You got to learn to listen to him. But they'll tell you a lot if you get a trap line dog. So anyway, guys, stick with us. Tomorrow's check day 1. Hopefully, I've only got 3 sets. A hay set way down the way, throw it into this little section, and then this dirt hole and the badger set right there. Hopefully, we catch some. Stick with us, guys. We're here at the west end of my little homestead here. And we got a culvert that goes under the road. I've always had good luck catching stuff here. There used to be a trail here, and it's kind of dissipated. But there was still a good trail here, and caught a big possum and another number 11 blind set. So he just worked up this trail here. I was hoping for a nice skunk or coon, but it's all right. We'll take care of the skunk too. So I got to get these traps checked. We're expecting some real icy nastiness, and it's kind of doing it right now. So we want to make the roads pretty hazardous. So get him took care of. Deep catching that Duke number 11. So yeah, trails kind of blew out, but that's all right. It happens. Got one. Y'all, it's February 7th, I believe, 6th or 7th. And we had a missed fox over here before. I know we had one because there was fox fur, trap was set off. But we got another one. This one looks like a pretty big fox, actually. Nice color, nice and prime. Pretty mad. Yeah, I bet this is a big male. Foxes breed in late January and February. He's a pretty big fox because he pushed my rock all the way over here. So, just a Duke 1 3/4. That's so funny. Perfect deep pad catch. It was more of a flat set dirt hole with that rock over top of it, Vixen elixir, and some lethal injection, I think, down the hole. So anyway, sat for a couple days. I remade it a couple days ago. 2 or 3 day sit. Caught another nice big fox. As aggressive as this one is, I think it's a big male. So heck yeah. Pretty windy right now, so hopefully this means the predators moved and we got a badger or a coyote too. So anyway, we'll get him took care of. All right, y'all, we're down on my west edge here, checking some traps, and there's a box set right, or bucket set right there, not been touched. There's obviously some coyote or fox tracks right there. I mean, this is old, but it's in the mud. There's a trail that we can see that comes out. It comes out right there in that fence across the road here. And it's not a huge crazy trail, but it's pretty good. I've got a blind set right there, 1.5. Goes right there. Nothing's touched that stuff yet. Caught a fox yesterday in my cedar row, way up the line, 75 yards up there, closer to my house. Third fox in that set. It's just a flat set, but so we got this nice skunk right here in that blind set that I caught a possum in the other day in a number 11. So I'm just trying to be real quiet so he stays kind of. Oh, that's a nice size skunk too. So we're gonna see if we can get him took care of without spraying. There's a snare down here in the culvert too. I don't see anything there yet, but see if we can get this guy took care of without spraying. All right, y'all. Well, dispatched the skunk and gave him a little while. And I think he sprayed once, but that's to be expected when he gets caught. It's not overpowering over here. Anyway, that's a nice sized skunk there. Pretty good sized skunk. Decent lines, not the craziest, but decent lines, and hopefully good full sacks of essence. That's where the money is. That's what we like catching skunks for. But Duke number 11 caught him nice and high. Skunks are known for chewing. They're big chewers, so that caught him good and high above his paw, chewed all his toes off. That's, you know, they just do that. So, but anyway, I'm kind of liking these number 11s. Thanks, Dale Billingsley. Appreciate the tip. But yeah, I think he sprayed a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Just when he was caught. But so anyway, we'll get him out of the trap. A new piece of property that we've been trapping. We set, probably, I don't know, 5 days ago. And I think we have a bobtailed coyote. Believe it or not. The rest of him looks good. That's what's kind of stinks. But yeah, that is a bobtailed coyote bouncing around in a hay set. Brand new Duke 650 there. Man, that's unfortunate, because that's a pretty good looking coyote, especially for around here. But no tail. That's so funny. Looks like a good sized dog, but hey, first coyote on this property. Man, he wants out of there. Been chewing his foot. I want to make that very clear, everybody. That is not the trap that did that. That trap is a deep pad catch holding that dog just fine. You see him doing that? He has done that, not the trap. So, anyway, I know the antis are gonna be like, well, if you hadn't got him in the trap, you wouldn't do it in the first place. Well, I mean, maybe. But, see, he's chewing his own foot right there. But, when it eats your cat or your little foo-foo dog, you come crying to me. February 7th, guys. That's a good-looking coyote for February 7th, except no tail. It's a bob yoke. All right, guys, we'll get him taken care of. I did not bring my straw with me. I was unprepared, but there was enough here. We just remade it. You know, just kind of moved the straw around and redug our dart hole. It's under that kind of big, taller stuff. Bedded the trap as best I could with straw and frozen ground. So it's in there, and second coyote and a hay set. Looks like a big male. Sweet. With no tail. That is weird. Nice looking dog for around here. Destroyed his own foot. But anyway, there's some low spots, high spots. And you know, it's not just one giant high or one giant low spot. So from here, this angle, you can kind of see. The camera doesn't really do a lot of depth perception, but rebedded that trap as best we could. And it's right here. And that is brand new trap. I just got the grease off of it, and it caught a coyote. 4 days, I think, maybe 5. Anyway, we got more up here. Hopefully we have that badger and another coyote.